Everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to an algebra tutorial video. We're going to be going over how to factor the difference of two cubes. So we've talked about the formula in the previous video about the sum of two cubes. When we have the difference, we have something cubed minus something else cubed. Again, a and b could be terms, numbers, variables, a mixture of variables and different expressions. But if I have something cubed minus something cubed, it factors out the following way. We have a minus b. This is now a and b before they're cubed, so I have to kind of undo the cubed part to get a and b, multiplied by a squared plus a times b plus b squared. All right, and we talked about how important it is to recognize your cubes. So let's write out some of the common cubes. 1 to the third power equals 1. 2 to the third power equals 8. 3 to the third power equals 27. 4 to the third power equals 64. And 5 to the third power equals 125. All right, let's take a look at an example now and just work through a problem factoring the difference of two cubes. We're going to take 125a to the third minus y to the, well, let's not do y, let's be b, minus b to the third. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. We've got a binomial. I have a cubed and b cubed, so that fits that pattern there. 125 is 5 cubed. There's no number in front of b, but I could think of it as 1, which 1 is something cubed as well. So we've got an example of something cubed. So let's go ahead and rewrite this as in cubic form here. So 125 I can rewrite as 5 to the third power. A is to the third power minus 1 to the third power times b to the third power. And then what I need to take from there then is before the third power, if I undo the third power, my value for a is just 5a. So I'm going to put 5a in place of all these values for a in the factoring. And b is equal to just 1b, or I can just put b. So I'm going to put a little b for all these big b's. All right, let's do this factoring now and see how it works out. So I'm going to go ahead and write we're equal to a minus b. So we've got my difference of two cubes. I'm going to rewrite it now as a minus b. So a is 5a minus little b. By the way, we're factoring out this right here. Okay, and it's just going to follow that formula. So now let's go to the next part. Now I've got a squared, that's 5a, and I need to square it, plus a times b, 5a times my little b, plus b squared. Okay. Now let's simplify this out. We've got it factored, we followed our formula, we knew what a and b were by undoing the cubed part. Now let's do some simplification. 5a minus b is still 5a minus b. There's nothing to simplify in that first binomial. 5a squared is just 25a squared, plus 5a times b is 5ab, plus b squared. And there we go. We've just factored our binomial. This binomial is equal to that binomial times that trinomial. And we just did another case of factoring two cubes. This was factoring the difference of two cubes. So you want to make sure you're aware of these formulas when you have a cubed minus b cubed, or the previous video we had a cubed plus b cubed. Being able to have these formulas memorized and just recognize them as part of your tools to be able to factor polynomials down is just a useful thing.